The next match is the match that's going to be pulling my hair out. Basically, I don't have any hair anymore. I took it all off this week, just basically because it wasn't growing right. I just didn't think so. I just decided to start over all over from scratch. But this match is just, it means nothing to me. AJ versus Paige is basically a feud that's been going on for 6 months. Everybody knows the story. The night after WrestleMania, Paige came out and, she was able to beat AJ after basically AJ had beat the whole Divas roster at WrestleMania. She was able to overcome the odds of, however many Divas were in there, 12 on 1 or however many it was, by being able to keep her championship, keeping the 295-day title reign alive. And then Paige came out there and just the surprise victory. Of course, from there, AJ took some time off to get married and get pregnant and so on and so forth. And, when she did come back, she came back as the babyface to a surprised Paige and beat her in surprise fashion. And then at SummerSlam and Night of Champions, these girls have traded the championship back and forth. Last month, they at least added Nikki Bella into the match to sort of spice in this feud up. But here we are again for a Divas Championship match, just going one-on-one, and basically a match that doesn't really matter. To me, when I was looking over the notes on this match, I just couldn't believe it that, Paige is already a 2-time champion, and if she is going to win this match, who she is my pick to win it, because I don't really see anything else for these girls to do. She would become a 3-time champion, tying with AJ Lee for however many times she's held the belt. And basically, when you add up the dates, she did have that good little bit of a run, but she just hasn't been a champion at all. And I remember, if you look back to that first part of her run as champion, she was going out there and she had matches on pay-per-view against Alicia Fox and Oksana, whoever the bodyguard, Tamina. I mean, these were matches that just nobody cared about, and she had won the championship, and she was having to start all the way at the bottom and almost work her way up as she's like she was a #1 contender when she is the real deal. AJ, they've been painting her, as she was when she was the heel. She didn't get along with anybody, and they're keeping that side of her storyline together. When you look at it, they've had tag matches where, the frenemies thing is off the table. They're no longer friends anymore. Paige and AJ are just 100% bitter rivals. They don't like each other one little bit. AJ Lee is on her own, while Paige has gone off and became mega friends with Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox was able to beat AJ Lee in a non-title match on Monday Night Raw. I was marking out. I was going bananas. I was going crazy with the surprise roll-up 1, 2, 3. Honestly, probably the biggest win of Alicia Fox's career, even beating the Fatal 4-Way 2010 pay-per-view where she became the Divas champion, where she had a good little run with the title, where I thought she was a very good wrestler. And I'm very happy that in the last year she's really improved her role, not only on the YouTube .com sort of thing. She's got added to the cast of Total Divas, her and Paige did. So, all around, big thumbs up to Alicia Fox for becoming a big part of WWE again, because for so long she was on the back burner and it didn't seem like she was ever really doing anything on television. And now here she is back on TV, finally wrestling. Maybe someday, if this feud ever does end, we can see we can see them, finally putting the championship back on her or something like that. With talking about Total Divas and them adding, the new 2 new girls onto the show to end up this season, or however long this is going to be. I have lots of questions about Total Divas. Why do they keep on, double-shotting shows the last few weeks? Are they trying to get this show over with? Basically, they've already paid for all of these episodes, so that's might as well air them. It seems like the ratings are still as strong as they've ever been, so it's not like this show is dying out at the point where E is going to cancel them once these shows are done and not ask for any more episodes. Maybe it's just a rating success that they're noticing they can put them on Sundays and keep, wrestling fans around for 2 hours. It doesn't make sense if they know that the wrestling fans are the people that are watching this show, why they would sort of put reruns up, as in, next week Hell in the Cell is going to be going up against new episodes of Total Divas once again. You would think they would look at a WWE.com calendar in order to see, okay, they're going up against a pay-per-view. The people aren't going to turn that off to come to E, so let's just put a rerun on, and the people will come back the week after that. But I don't know what they're building towards. As I said, are AJ and Paige just going to have championship matches for the next forever? Last year at Survivor Series, they had the Team WWE going up against Team Total Divas. Of course, everybody can remember Eva Marie making her in-ring debut. Alicia Fox being eliminated, seconds into the match after she was my pick to be the final survivor in my Survivor Series picks. So I got no clue. With everybody being on Total Divas now, you can't really have the locker room against Total Divas. I don't know if they're going to have some sort of a way AJ Lee is going to fight all of the girls on the roster, but it seems like something like that is going down. Or maybe, last week on Raw, you had, basically AJ walk out on Emma, and then the next week AJ, went out and became friends with Layla, only for Layla to walk out on AJ, and then AJ still find a way to win the match. So I don't know what they're going towards, and I don't really care at this point. It just seems like this feud has gone on forever. These girls can wrestle, but we haven't seen them be able to wrestle each other that well. I haven't even heard anybody talk about a good house show match from these girls. But when they came in, I came in with so much expectations of actually having girls on the roster that really could wrestle instead of having Barbie doll girls holding up a Divas division hostage. It seems like when you watch things on NXT, the girls that are there really wrestle good matches, and I can't wait to see those girls come up and become a part of the WWE roster to where we can actually have good female wrestling. It's worked in the past. I don't know why it wouldn't work now, but that's your Paige versus AJ preview.